To truly love someone, the first step is to love yourself. It sounds simple, but self-love is the most profound form of self-respect. It's not about posting affirmations on social media or pretending everything is fine when it's not. It's about choosing to acknowledge your worth even when the world doesn't. When you love yourself, you naturally raise your standards. You no longer accept disrespect, mistreatment, or neglect. This shift in your energy sends a message to those around you, silently declaring that you won't settle for less than you deserve. Self-love is not selfishness. It's a quiet strength that builds the foundation for everything else in life. It teaches you to prioritize your happiness and peace, and to set boundaries that protect your well-being. It's in this space of self-worth that you begin to attract healthier relationships, where love isn't sought for validation, but offered freely. You cannot expect someone else to heal the emptiness you may feel inside. Happiness begins within. By cultivating the ability to enjoy your own company, to chase your own dreams, and to nurture your passions, you will start to radiate a quiet confidence. This is the energy that draws people toward you effortlessly. When you love yourself deeply, you send a powerful message that you will not settle for anything less than a relationship based on respect, equality, and mutual care. The beauty of self-love is that it transforms the way you approach relationships. It creates an aura of security and independence that naturally attracts others. A man, when he feels your strength, will sense that you are not clinging to him out of fear or desperation. Instead, you invite connection from a place of wholeness. This is magnetic. It draws him in, not because he can fix you or fill an empty space, but because you are already complete. You don't need him to validate your worth because you have already validated yourself. Self-love doesn't mean rejecting others or closing yourself off. It simply means you have high standards for how you're treated. It also means that you are the one who controls your happiness. You're not waiting for someone to make you feel loved. You make the choice every day to love yourself, to nurture your soul, and to honor your needs. This kind of confidence sets the tone for every interaction and every relationship. It's through this lens of self-respect that lasting connections are formed. When you are at peace with who you are, you become an unstoppable force. This inner peace and acceptance create a magnetism that draws others to you effortlessly. You no longer need to prove your worth to anyone. Your presence alone speaks volumes. And it's not just about how you carry yourself, but also the energy you project. A man will feel this even before you speak. He will sense that you are someone who doesn't need constant validation or approval. He will know, instinctively, that you are grounded and confident in your own skin. This creates a space for him to rise to the occasion, to meet you at your level. It's not about playing games or demanding attention. It's about holding a standard for yourself that others can't help but respect. This energy is not about arrogance, but about self-assurance. You invite love into your life because you believe you deserve it. When you trust in your own worth, you stop chasing after those who can't see it. Instead, you create an environment where only those who value and appreciate you can stay. True love begins with self-love. And when you love yourself first, everything else naturally falls into place. A woman who truly loves herself knows when to walk away. She understands that her worth isn't tied to anyone's approval. And when someone fails to meet her standards, she doesn't hesitate to leave. This quiet strength is not about being heartless. It's about knowing that she deserves more than what's being offered. When you love yourself, you realize that you are worthy of consistency, honesty, and devotion. Anything less is not worth your time or energy. This ability to walk away from situations that don't serve you is one of the most empowering acts you can do for yourself. It's not about being cold. It's about valuing your peace of mind and emotional safety. Walking away doesn't make you weak. It shows strength, wisdom, and self-respect. You set a clear boundary that says, I will not tolerate disrespect. And in doing so, you create space for the right person to enter your life. Someone who will rise to the challenge of meeting your standards. This is the power of self-love. It gives you the courage to let go of what doesn't serve you and make room for what truly deserves you. When you truly love yourself, you learn to communicate from a place of calmness, not insecurity. You no longer feel the need to prove your worth or beg for validation. Instead, you approach conversations with patience and clarity, confident that your presence alone speaks volumes. This is where trust begins to form in relationships, not through desperate actions or reactive behavior, but through honest and steady communication. In any relationship, the key to trust is understanding. When you take the time to truly listen to someone, to hear their hopes, their fears, and their dreams, you create an environment where vulnerability can thrive. You show that you are not there to judge or fix them, but to accept them fully. This deep understanding allows both partners to feel safe, knowing that they are seen for who they truly are, without the fear of rejection or judgment. When a man feels that kind of acceptance, it sparks a deep emotional connection. He no longer has to hide parts of himself or wear a mask. The safety you've created allows him to show up as his authentic self. This, in turn, strengthens the bond you share and makes it unbreakable. Emotional safety is the bedrock on which trust is built. It's the space where both partners feel free to express their fears, dreams, and vulnerabilities without judgment. When a man feels emotionally safe with you, he no longer has to hide behind walls or act out of fear. He can simply be himself. This emotional safety is not about being perfect. It's about creating an environment where both of you can be open, honest, and raw. It's about respecting each other's emotional needs and offering support without hesitation. When a man feels understood and accepted, he becomes more willing to invest his heart in the relationship. This investment, in turn, deepens the bond and creates lasting love. Without emotional safety, love becomes conditional and fragile. But when both partners feel safe, the connection becomes unbreakable. To truly connect, you must go beyond surface level attraction. Take the time to understand his heart, his deepest fears, his greatest hopes, and the experiences that have shaped him into the person he is. This understanding goes beyond interrogation. It's about genuinely listening and empathizing. When you understand him deeply, you can respond to his needs with compassion, even when you disagree. This creates a partnership where both of you feel valued, seen, and heard. By taking the time to truly know him, you lay the foundation for a connection that goes beyond fleeting attraction. True love is not built on idealized versions of each other. It's built on the acceptance of each other's flaws and strengths. Magnetic energy isn't about being flashy or constantly seeking attention. It's the energy that comes from self-confidence and self-love. When you are comfortable with who you are, you naturally attract others to you. You don't have to chase love. Love comes to you because you radiate a sense of completeness and security. This kind of energy is magnetic because it draws people in without desperation. It's the energy of someone who knows their worth and doesn't need validation from others. It's the energy that makes him want to rise to your level and meet you in your completeness. A woman who radiates magnetic energy doesn't cling. Instead, she invites love from a place of wholeness, and that is what makes her so irresistible. In a chaotic world, everyone longs for peace, a place to rest, recharge, and find solace. When you become his peace, you offer him a safe haven from the stresses of life. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to respond with calmness and maturity in difficult situations and offering emotional support when needed. Being his peace doesn't mean avoiding conflict. It means handling disagreements with grace and patience. It means creating a space where both of you can express your emotions without fear of anger or judgment. Your calm presence becomes a source of stability for him, and he will begin to associate you with comfort, safety, and peace. Dependability is one of the cornerstones of trust. When you keep your promises, respect his boundaries, and stand by him in difficult times, you show him that he can rely on you. This reliability creates a deep sense of security in the relationship, knowing that no matter what life brings, you'll be there for him. Your consistency in your actions and words will build a foundation of trust that cannot be easily broken. In turn, this dependability will deepen his affection and commitment to you. While being his peace means providing emotional support, it also involves bringing joy, laughter, and lightness into the relationship. Laughter is a powerful bonding tool. It creates moments of connection, making your time together more enjoyable and memorable. Bringing humor and joy into the relationship creates a balance between the serious moments and the playful ones. It's not just about solving problems, it's about enjoying each other's company and celebrating the small victories and joys together. You cannot offer peace to someone else if you haven't found it within yourself. Self-love and self-understanding are the foundation for being able to create peace in your relationships. When you've learned to cultivate calmness, emotional maturity, and balance within yourself, you'll naturally radiate that peace into the relationship. This inner peace allows you to be supportive without feeling drained. It gives you the strength to be there for him without losing yourself. And it's this peace that will keep your connection grounded and stable, no matter the challenges you face. True love is never stagnant, it's always evolving. In a healthy relationship, both partners should inspire each other to grow, to pursue their dreams, and to become the best versions of themselves. When you encourage his growth and believe in his potential, you show him that you are not just a companion, but also a partner in his journey. This belief in his potential becomes a powerful motivator. It helps him push past doubts and setbacks, knowing that you are there to support him. By encouraging his growth, you not only strengthen the bond between you, but you also help him become the person he is meant to be. Inspiring growth doesn't just mean supporting him, it also means setting an example. When you pursue your own goals, face your own challenges, and commit to becoming the best version of yourself, you show him that growth is a mutual endeavor. Your resilience and ambition will motivate him to do the same. When he sees you continuously striving to improve, he will feel inspired to follow suit. You both grow together, each pushing the other to reach new heights. Healthy boundaries are essential in any relationship. They create a safe space where both partners feel respected and valued. Setting boundaries doesn't mean being controlling or demanding. It means recognizing your own needs and communicating them with clarity and respect. When you set boundaries, you show him that you respect yourself and that you are worthy of respect. This clarity also helps him understand your needs and limits, allowing him to adjust his behavior accordingly. In any relationship, appreciation is the glue that holds it together. When you take the time to express gratitude for his efforts, for his love, and for his presence, you create an atmosphere of warmth and connection. Appreciation fosters positivity, making the relationship feel like a safe and loving space. When you appreciate him, he feels valued and seen. And when both partners appreciate each other, the relationship becomes stronger and more resilient. Keeping the mystery alive in a relationship doesn't mean being secretive or distant. It means maintaining your individuality, your passions, and your independence. When you have a rich inner life and pursue your own interests, you remain intriguing and compelling. This sense of mystery makes him want to keep discovering you, keeping the spark alive. It's not about playing games, it's about protecting the unique parts of yourself that make you who you are. Part of maintaining mystery is being confident in your choices and opinions. You don't always have to agree with him, and you're not afraid to share your perspective. This confidence in yourself adds to the allure, making you even more magnetic. A woman who is confident in her own identity and decisions is always attractive because she is not afraid to stand apart. This confidence is what keeps him coming back, always curious to learn more about the layers of you. When you maintain your mystery, your relationship will never become boring. Your energy will always feel fresh and exciting because you are constantly evolving and growing. The mystery isn't in what you hide, but in how you show up in new, unexpected ways that leave him wanting more. Being unforgettable means being true to yourself while allowing the relationship to unfold in ways that keep both of you engaged, intrigued, and excited for the future. Emotional intimacy is the deepest connection you can have with someone. It's when you share your innermost thoughts, dreams, and fears without fear of judgment. It's the willingness to be vulnerable and open even when it's uncomfortable. When you create emotional intimacy, you build a bond that goes beyond physical attraction. It's the glue that holds a lasting relationship together. Because it's built on mutual trust, understanding, and acceptance, fear is one of the greatest obstacles to deep emotional intimacy. When you let go of fear of rejection, fear of vulnerability, you create the space for true connection. Being open and honest about your feelings, even when it's scary, deepens the bond between you and allows love to grow. Letting go of fear means trusting in the connection you share and knowing that even in moments of vulnerability, you are safe with each other. Communication is the key to any strong relationship. It's not just about talking, it's about listening, understanding, and responding with love and care. Good communication allows you to express your needs, share your feelings, and resolve conflicts in a way that strengthens your bond. When you communicate openly and honestly, you create a foundation of trust that enables emotional intimacy to flourish. Love that lasts is a love that grows. By supporting each other's growth, you create a partnership that thrives. Celebrate each other's victories, no matter how small, and encourage each other to reach new heights. Growth is a shared journey, and by walking it together, you deepen your connection and create a love that becomes stronger with time. Every relationship faces challenges, but it's how you navigate them that determines the strength of your bond. When you face obstacles together, you become stronger as a team. You learn to support each other through tough times, and this shared experience only deepens your connection. By handling challenges with patience and understanding, you create a resilient relationship that can withstand anything. Love is a powerful force, and when you trust in its power, it becomes unbreakable. This trust comes from the foundation of self, love, understanding, respect, and emotional intimacy. When you nurture these qualities in your relationship, love becomes a source of strength, growth, and joy. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more empowering content. Let's continue this journey of growth together.